No, fuck you. I'm never doing therapy with you again.
I miss you already.
This is Dr. Blane, a therapist with a 0-star rating on Yelp, which he claims is due to the fact that his clients don't like hearing the truth.
Clients love to tell me about all their problems. They don't love when I tell them that it's probably their fault. But let's face it, if you have to hire a therapist to hear your side of the argument, you're probably the issue.
Dr. Blane told us, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And I've pissed a lot of people off.
My mom used to hit me, my dad used to hit me, and now my boyfriend hits me.
All three of them hit you?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm probably going to end up hitting you too.
Do you realize what you just said is extremely offensive?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Dr. Blane told us, I don't know why they expect me to just sit there and listen while they cry for an hour. I'm a therapist, not a babysitter.
And you know what I've noticed? I've never had a boyfriend for more than 3 months. Isn't that crazy?
No.
Shortly after,
You're a therapist. You can't victim blame your clients.
Yeah, save that shit for the Yelp review.
this is Dr. Blane, a therapist with a 0-star rating on Yelp, which he claims is because he only tells the brutal truth.
I'm here to help my clients get their shit together, not to listen to them cry for an hour. I'm a therapist, not a babysitter.
Dr. Blane has no concern for his clients' feelings, only the truth.
I just don't understand why she left me.
Probably because you're a piece of shit who sits around all day and plays Fortnite.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
You also smell like shit.
All of that was uncalled for.
Listen, man, if you don't like constructive criticism, then that's not my fault.
My ex-wife Barbara used to give me constructive criticism just like this.
It's been a year since my infant child passed. I just don't know how to move on.
Hey, genius, here's an idea. Get the fuck over it. You could have had a new one by now if you locked in.
When we asked Dr. Blane why he said such a remark, he replied, what do you mean, such a remark? I told her that—
Hello, Fickums.
Clay, I told you to stop looking at my dog like that.
And I told you to stop letting your dog walk around with all that ass.
On today's episode of Brutally Honest, we meet Clay, a 33-year-old man who lives his life as a furry.
Clay claims there's nothing weird about being a furry.
Delicious!
So not only is he a furry, he's also a liar.
Clay's family called controversial therapist Dr. Blane as a desperate plea for help.
Clay, we're gonna start this session off with an easy question. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me. It's just a hobby. No, a hobby would be something like playing basketball or learning how to paint. Not this. If being a furry isn't a hobby, then what is it? A mental illness.
In 2019, Clay's involvement in a dog park incident earned him nicknames like Paw Patrol Predator and Dog Park Diddy. I can't get into the details on live TV, but just know he should be put down.
Most of the people in this crowd couldn't even afford to be a furry. Guess what my fursuit cost? Your relationship with your parents? Wow. You know, you guys can judge all you want, but if simply dressing up like a furry is what truly makes me happy inside, is it really that weird? Yes.
Fuck you! What kind of therapist says you look like you've gained weight?
One with eyes.
This is Dr. Blane, a therapist with a 0-star rating on Yelp, which he says is because clients can't handle hearing the truth.
Don't come to this therapist unless you want to be body shamed. Dr. Blane does not sugarcoat the truth, and I don't mean that in a good way. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat the truth, because if I did, your fat ass would probably try to eat it.
Dr. Blane said, some find my comments to be rude, but I find them to be true. So if saying a true observation about you is also a rude comment, you probably need to get your shit together.
Yeah, and last week he told me to spit on it, and I was like, ew, I am not in that
Can
era.
you please stop yapping for like 1 second?
Not you talking over me. It's giving misogynist.
Not you talking like a 12-year-old. It's giving me a fucking headache.
Dr. Blane said, the truth hurts, but listening to that shit for an hour hurts more.
That's called a manga, Father. It's like the book version of an anime.
Why are the pages stuck together?
On today's episode of Brutally Honest, we meet Desmond, a 30-year-old man suffering a severe anime addiction.
From what I'm told, Desmond's anime addiction caused an issue at his church recently.
None are more powerful than Jesus Christ.
There is no way he's beating Goku.
You need to leave.
Desmond's father opted to send him to controversial therapist Dr. Blane as a last-ditch effort to help him.
As you can see, Dr. Blane, my son is out of control, and I don't know what to do.
I would start with confiscating that pillow.
I tried to take it from him once, but when I picked it up, it was as hard as a rock.
I think someone should probably check Desmond's hard drive.
Desmond, get that pillow off of my couch. It smells.
That pillow is my girlfriend, and her name is Miku.
And how old is this Miku?
She doesn't have an age. She's just a pillow.
Oh, now it's just a pillow. Well, how about you tell that to our special guest, the Charlotte Police Department?
No!